From the moment Robert Irwin steps into the spotlight, the world can't help but see shades of his legendary father, the late Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. Now, with Robert taking on a new challenge on Dancing with the Stars, many fans wonder, how would Steve have reacted to this bold move? Robert recently opened up about this emotional question, and his answer has left fans both smiling and tearing up. He admitted that while his father was known for wrestling crocodiles, handling snakes, and running headfirst into wild adventures, dancing was definitely not Steve's strong suit. In fact, Robert laughed while saying his dad had 2 left feet. But here's the heartfelt part. Robert is certain that Steve would have been his loudest supporter. More than anything, Steve loved seeing his kids step outside their comfort zones. Whether it was in the wild or on a stage, Steve believed in embracing life with full energy. Robert said, "Dad would be cheering me on even if he didn't understand the dance steps at all." Think about it. Steve Irwin wasn't just an animal expert, he was a performer at heart. His larger-than-life personality, his ability to capture an audience, and his passion for everything he did made him unforgettable. Robert sees that same spirit guiding him as he takes on the pressure of performing live each week. Of course, the emotional weight is huge. Robert has been in the public eye since he was a child, carrying not only his father's legacy, but also the hopes of millions of fans who grew up watching Steve. To him, this journey on DWTS isn't just about dancing. It's about proving that the Irwin spirit is alive and thriving. Behind the glitter, the costumes, and the lights of the ballroom, Robert admits there's a personal mission. He wants to make his family proud, especially his mom Terry and his sister Bindi, who already won Dancing with the Stars back in 2015. That adds even more pressure. Can Robert live up to Bindi's iconic run on the show? But Robert doesn't see it as competition. Instead, he sees it as an opportunity to connect with a new generation, much like his dad once did. He believes Steve would be thrilled to see him not just educating people about wildlife, but also stepping into entertainment in a whole new way. At the end of the day, Robert says the biggest lesson from his dad was to live life to the fullest. Dancing might not involve crocodiles or wild adventures in the outback, but it's still a challenge, and it's still about putting yourself out there. That's exactly what Steve would have wanted. So, how would Steve Irwin react to his son joining Dancing with the Stars? Robert thinks it's simple. His dad would be clapping the loudest, shouting, "Crikey, that's my boy!" even if he had no idea what the cha-cha was. And honestly, isn't that the most Steve Irwin thing ever?